Ashton marries a much older woman, Demi Moore, cheats on her with a younger woman, but then what he does, Mike, is he tweets to the world that marriage is one of the most difficult things in the world, and sometimes, unfortunately, they fail. No, your marriage failed because you cheated on your wife. Nowhere do you allow each other to be true to yourselves. Every time someone does something, you're pouncing on each other and saying, you should be this, you're not good enough, you're joining Scientology, why did you do a tree in the house, why did you do that? And that's indicative of the problems that are in this family. So you don't accept each other the way you really are. So what can you say, Dr. Hawkins, to someone to allay their fears like, oh my God, you're going to put me on this table, you're going to put a pad on my head and give me a magnetic pulse?
The stress actually shrinks the front part of the brain. And when that happens, it can lead us to acts of impulsivity and spontaneity where we can no longer control our emotions.
That's one of the common symptoms of people that are addicted. It's called denial. You do not want to face you have a problem. You do not want to face the pain that is beneath the problem. What you're saying to me is, only when I drink do I feel safe and strong enough to be who I really am and not give a damn about what anyone else thinks or says about me.
Exactly.
Which also says to me that therefore most of the time in your life you're hiding. And then the next one is also the same word for someone that's in a hospital. Person in the hospital is a...
freak.
No. What is obsessed with the word freak? All the time using the freak word. Someone can be sick and they're in hospital and that makes them a P-A...
Payroll.
P-A-T...
Patient.
Patient.
Okay, yeah.
You want your mum to be calm and patient but not be in a hospital because then she'd be a freak. When you've been on stage and you've had the natural high, you're on stage, you're playing the song that you love, the audience is responding, you feel that power coming back from the audience. Do you then say, wow, I'm really feeling this, I'm really enjoying this, all of my senses are engaged, I feel really alive? Michelle Money was already married. Obviously, Jason Young was. Now they're turning to each other for emotional support. That's the first big mistake that they both make. There is a cheating gene. A certain percentage of men have this one gene that says, I find it hard to bond with a woman, I'm going to look for more women. But that doesn't mean that the person's automatically going to cheat. They're simply predisposed. In 1887, Jane, Lord Acton said, all power tends to corrupt. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is about power.
Every time you show up 2 hours late, I told you.
Good point. Imagine if your fans showed up late to your concert.
I probably wouldn't even sing. I'd be like, what?
Why? Why wouldn't you perform if I was a fan and I showed up late? Because I'm telling you what? I don't care about you.
I would like an apology.
But you see, remember that we can't. See,
that's
no. But you know what it is that right now? You see, right now, if I say it, it'll be like because Ben told me to say it.
No.
I wish. Stop.
Yeah,
I need both.
Okay, hold on. He knows that. You know our part.
Everyone, relax, Ramon. Relax. There's something important here. There's two things. He's telling you, for me to feel the apology, I need to hear it. You're saying, I want to do more than that. I want to show it to you. They're both very important. But always start with what the person says.
But Ben knows that already. He knows that.
He doesn't know that. He's just asking you. Listen to him.
I don't know it.
Listen.
If you're not able to say it, then I know it even less.
I apologize, Ben. We apologize. You know what I'm saying?
We need to understand, number one, that this is not a popularity contest. You're not out to become your child's friend. You're not out to seek their approval. However, what you should be trying to do is raise them to their full potential and gain their respect. And you're not going to do that when you're trying to be their best friend.
Some of Tom's detractors found the photos staged and impersonal.
He isn't even fully turned into her. He's reaching out to her, but his left leg is all the way back, which means there's a gap between them. There's a distance.